In 2013, an Instagram post sparked a feud that shook the entertainment world. Rihanna and Teyana Taylor, two powerhouses in music and style, went head-to-head in a public clash that no one saw coming. What started as a seemingly harmless jab escalated into a full-blown war of words, with fans taking sides and the media fanning the flames. But this wasn't just petty celebrity drama. Beneath the surface, this feud exposed the pressures of fame, competition, and the lengths artists go to protect their image. And here's the kicker. It cost Teyana Taylor far more than her pride. It cost her a major endorsement deal and a serious hit to her career. So, what really happened between Rihanna and Teyana? Was it just a case of one-upmanship, or was there something deeper fueling this unforgettable feud? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know why this clash was about more than just a social media post. It was a battle for dominance in an unforgiving industry. At first glance, Rihanna and Teyana Taylor seemed like two artists who would have little reason for conflict. Rihanna, already a global superstar with hits like Diamonds and We Found Love, dominated the pop and R&B charts. Teyana Taylor, on the other hand, was a rising star known for her powerful vocals, unique sense of style, and her collaborations with Kanye West in good music. They appeared to exist in separate lanes, with no visible overlap or reason for tension. This perception created the misconception that these two artists would coexist peacefully in the industry. Fans saw Rihanna as untouchable, with her established position in music, and Teyana as an up-and-comer focused on building her own legacy. It was easy to assume that any interactions between them would be cordial or professional. But this belief was shattered when Rihanna posted a video on Instagram in 2013. The clip featured her hairstylist mockingly singing Anita Baker's "Caught Up in the Rapture," a song Teyana had recently covered in a heartfelt social media post. To make matters worse, the hairstylist wore a wig resembling Teyana's signature curly hairstyle, making the target of the mockery painfully clear. Fans quickly connected the dots, and what seemed like a lighthearted joke was interpreted as a direct jab at Teyana. The fallout from this video exposed an undercurrent of rivalry that no one had expected. The carefully maintained image of mutual respect and separate spheres dissolved, revealing a tension that had likely been simmering for some time. What followed was an explosive public feud that would leave both artists' reputations forever linked to this iconic clash. Rihanna's Instagram video may have seemed like a simple joke, but it was anything but innocent. By mocking Teyana Taylor's heartfelt rendition of Caught Up in the Rapture, Rihanna turned what could have been a moment of mutual admiration between two artists into an act of public humiliation. This wasn't just playful teasing, it was a calculated move that highlighted the competitive nature of the music industry, where even small gestures can carry big implications. For Rihanna, the video served as a power play, positioning her as the dominant figure in the dynamic. Her global fame and larger-than-life persona gave her the platform to undermine Teyana in front of millions. The video wasn't just about poking fun. It was a clear signal that Rihanna was untouchable, with the influence to turn a lighthearted jab into a viral moment at Teyana's expense. Teyana Taylor didn't take the insult lightly. She quickly fired back on Twitter, accusing Rihanna of being a cyberbully. Her response wasn't just about defending her artistry, it was a way of standing up for herself in an industry that often pits women against one another. Teyana's fiery tweets called Rihanna out for her actions, but they also highlighted a deeper issue: the way public feuds between female artists are amplified by fans and media, turning personal disputes into public spectacles. As the feud escalated, Rihanna responded with her trademark wit and sarcasm, posting cryptic tweets and memes that only fueled the fire. What had started as a mocking video spiraled into a full-blown social media war, with both fan bases jumping in to defend their idols. Rihanna's Navy and Teyana's supporters exchanged barbs online, turning the feud into a cultural moment that everyone seemed to have an opinion on. But here's the twist. While the feud appeared to be about a single Instagram post, it was really about more than that. It revealed the immense pressure female artists face to maintain their position in a hyper-competitive industry. Rihanna's jab may have seemed trivial, but it spoke volumes about how artists use their platforms to assert dominance. For Teyana, her response was about more than just defending her pride. It was about proving she belonged in the same conversation as Rihanna. This public spat didn't just entertain fans, it exposed the harsh realities of fame, competition, and the cutthroat world of music. Rihanna's video may have sparked the fire, but the feud that followed was a reflection of the broader pressures artists face in their quest for relevance and respect. The feud between Rihanna and Teyana Taylor wasn't just about a single Instagram video. It highlighted deeper issues within the music industry and the pressures female artists face in maintaining their place at the top. The public fallout between the two reflected a broader problem: the way women in the entertainment world are often pitted against each other, creating an environment where rivalries are amplified and collaboration is overshadowed by competition. Rihanna's decision to post the video, whether intentional or not, was an assertion of dominance. As one of the most influential figures in music, she had the power to control narratives and influence public perception. In mocking Teyana's performance, Rihanna not only undercut Teyana's artistry, but also sent a message about her own untouchable status. For an artist like Teyana, who was still solidifying her position in the industry, the public nature of the feud placed her in an impossible position: remain silent and let the narrative spiral, or fight back and risk being labeled as combative. Teyana's response, while bold and justified, only added fuel to the fire. Her decision to call Rihanna a cyberbully brought attention to the ethical implications of using massive platforms to target others. However, it also exposed the vulnerabilities of lesser-established artists in a system that rewards power and visibility. In standing up for herself, Teyana risked alienating industry insiders and fans who sided with Rihanna. This dynamic underscores the imbalance of power in these kinds of conflicts, where one artist's influence can easily overshadow another's voice. The media played a significant role in escalating the feud. Coverage of the spat quickly reduced the situation to a catfight, trivializing the deeper implications of the conflict and framing it as entertainment for public consumption. Social media amplified the divide, as fans of both artists fueled the rivalry with their own interpretations and attacks. The narrative shifted from the music and artistry to a spectacle of drama, with little regard for the personal and professional toll it took on both women. This feud also serves as a reminder of how quickly personal disputes can escalate in the digital age. What might have been a private disagreement in another era became a viral phenomenon, exposing both artists to intense scrutiny and criticism. For Teyana, the fallout extended beyond social media. Her endorsement deal with Adidas was abruptly terminated shortly after the feud, a move widely interpreted as a consequence of the public controversy. The incident highlights the precarious nature of success in an industry where even minor missteps can have lasting repercussions. At its core, the feud between Rihanna and Teyana Taylor reflected the challenges of navigating fame, power, and identity in an unforgiving industry. It wasn't just about who said what. It was a microcosm of the systemic pressures that shaped the careers of female artists, forcing them into a narrative of rivalry that benefits no one but the media and those in power. The consequences of Rihanna and Teyana Taylor's feud were far-reaching, with both artists experiencing personal and professional fallout. For Teyana, the effects were especially harsh, highlighting the power imbalance that often shapes the outcomes of public conflicts in the entertainment industry. One of the most tangible repercussions for Teyana came when she lost her endorsement deal with Adidas. At the time, she was set to release a highly anticipated sneaker collaboration with the brand. However, shortly after the feud with Rihanna gained traction, Adidas issued a statement announcing they had ended their partnership with Teyana and canceled any upcoming product launches. While Adidas avoided directly linking their decision to the feud, the timing was undeniable. Many saw it as a result of the public controversy and the negative attention surrounding Teyana during that period. This decision underscores how public perception can directly impact an artist's career, especially when their brand partnerships rely on maintaining a polished image. For Teyana, the loss of the Adidas deal was more than just a professional setback. It was a reminder of how vulnerable rising stars can be when faced with public scrutiny. In contrast, Rihanna, with her already established dominance in the industry and burgeoning fashion empire, faced no comparable consequences. Rihanna's immense platform also played a role in shaping the narrative around the feud. Her massive social media following and loyal fan base, known as the Navy, amplified her side of the story, often at Teyana's expense. Rihanna's cryptic tweets and subtle jabs turned the conflict into a viral spectacle, with fans rallying behind her and dismissing Teyana's grievances as overblown. This disparity in influence only further skewed the public's perception, making it difficult for Teyana to present her side without being overshadowed. The incident also brought the issue of cyberbullying into the spotlight. Teyana's accusations that Rihanna was a cyberbully sparked conversations about the ethical responsibilities of public figures in their use of social media. While Rihanna's posts may have been intended as humor or lighthearted shade, the impact on Teyana was far from trivial. For a rising artist trying to establish herself, being targeted by a global superstar carried significant weight, both emotionally and professionally. The media's role in escalating the feud cannot be ignored. Coverage of the conflict often focused on the drama rather than the broader implications, framing it as an entertaining rivalry rather than addressing the real challenges both women faced. This framing trivialized the situation and reinforced the stereotype of female artists as perpetually in competition, rather than acknowledging the systemic pressures that contributed to the conflict. Ultimately, the feud between Rihanna and Teyana Taylor revealed the precariousness of navigating fame in an era dominated by social media. For Teyana, the consequences were immediate and career-altering. For Rihanna, the incident underscored the immense power she wields in the industry and the potential consequences of that power when used against others. Despite the feud's fallout, both Rihanna and Teyana Taylor demonstrated resilience, using their respective platforms and talents to continue thriving in their careers. However, the long-term effects of their public spat highlighted the stark differences in how each artist was impacted and how they were able to recover. For Teyana, the feud marked a turning point. Losing the Adidas deal was a blow to her career, but it also showcased her determination to move forward. Instead of letting the incident define her, Teyana focused on diversifying her creative pursuits. She went on to achieve significant recognition as a choreographer, director, and actress. Her starring role in Kanye West's FEUD music video in 2016 revitalized her visibility in the industry, earning widespread acclaim for her talent and undeniable presence. Teyana also released critically praised music, including her 2020 album, The Album, which solidified her position as a multi-talented artist with a devoted fan base. On the other hand, Rihanna continued to expand her empire, seemingly unaffected by the controversy. Already a global superstar, Rihanna's influence extended far beyond music. Her ventures into beauty and fashion with the launch of Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty elevated her to a new level of success, making her a billionaire and a cultural icon. The feud, while a viral moment, did little to impact her public image or career trajectory. In fact, it underscored her ability to dominate the narrative, further solidifying her status as one of the most powerful figures in entertainment. The feud also provided a glimpse into the differing expectations placed on established stars versus rising talents. For Rihanna, the spat was a minor hiccup in her otherwise stellar career. For Teyana, however, it was a critical moment that could have derailed her path entirely. This disparity reveals the systemic power imbalances within the entertainment industry, where public perception and access to opportunities often hinge on an artist's level of influence and established reputation. In later years, there were subtle indications that the tension between Rihanna and Teyana had softened. For instance, in 2016, Teyana expressed appreciation for receiving a pair of shoes from Rihanna's Fenty X Puma collection, suggesting that the two had moved past their public clash. This moment hinted at the possibility of reconciliation and showed that even high-profile feuds don't have to be permanent. Ultimately, the feud between Rihanna and Teyana became a case study in how public conflicts can both harm and galvanize artists. Teyana's ability to rebuild and Rihanna's continued dominance demonstrated their shared resilience, But the imbalance in their post-feud trajectories highlighted the uneven playing field that defines the entertainment world. The feud between Rihanna and Teyana Taylor holds a lasting legacy in the music and entertainment industry, not just for its immediate drama, but for what it reveals about power, influence, and the dynamics of fame. It serves as a reminder of how public narratives are shaped, how rivalries are amplified, and how artists are often forced into competition within a system that profits from conflict. For Rihanna, the incident further solidified her image as an untouchable force in the industry. Her ability to navigate the fallout unscathed underscored the immense power she wields, not just as an artist, but as a global brand. Her dominance in both music and business has allowed her to maintain control over her public image, ensuring that incidents like her spat with Teyana don't define her. However, her actions during the feud also sparked important conversations about the responsibilities of influential figures. When someone as globally visible as Rihanna engages in public mockery, it can have a significant ripple effect, raising ethical questions about how power is used in the digital age. For Teyana, the feud became a pivotal moment in her career, highlighting both the challenges she faced as an emerging artist and her resilience in overcoming them. While the Adidas fallout was a professional setback, it also underscored the precariousness of navigating public perception as a rising star. Teyana's eventual resurgence demonstrated her ability to pivot and rebuild, turning the narrative around her career into one of perseverance and multidimensional talent. Her success in music, choreography, and film proves that the industry's attempts to sideline her couldn't diminish her artistry or ambition. This feud also serves as a broader commentary on how the music industry pits female artists against each other. Whether intentional or not, public rivalries between women are often sensationalized and exploited for clicks and engagement, creating a narrative where competition is emphasized over collaboration. The Rihanna-Teyana spat became yet another example of how the industry fosters division, often to the detriment of the artists involved. Additionally, the role of social media in amplifying the conflict cannot be overstated. Platforms like Instagram and Twitter turned what might have been a minor disagreement into a viral spectacle. The speed at which fans and media latched onto the drama highlighted how digital spaces can magnify tensions, turning personal disputes into public controversies. This dynamic often leaves artists with little control over the narrative, forcing them to either engage or risk losing their voice in the conversation. Looking back, the legacy of this feud isn't just about two artists clashing. It's about the systems and structures that shape how these conflicts unfold. It's a reminder of the double-edged sword of visibility, where the same platforms that amplify an artist's voice can also be used to undermine them. For Rihanna and Teyana, the feud may have been a momentary flashpoint, but its implications extend far beyond their individual careers, shedding light on the industry's broader culture of rivalry, control, and survival. The feud between Rihanna and Teyana Taylor was more than just a clash of personalities. It was a reflection of the pressures, rivalries, and power dynamics that define the music and entertainment industry. While it played out in the public eye as a dramatic spectacle, the fallout revealed the real-world consequences for both artists and the broader implications for how conflicts like these are handled and perceived. For Rihanna, the incident served as a reminder of the immense influence she holds, both as an artist and a cultural icon. Her ability to walk away from the feud relatively unscathed highlighted the privileges of her established position and her skill at controlling the narrative. However, it also raised important questions about the ethical responsibilities that come with such power, how a single post or comment from someone of her stature can impact another artist's career and public image. For Teyana Taylor, the feud was a defining moment that showcased her resilience and ability to rise above challenges. While the loss of her Adidas deal was a harsh reminder of the stakes involved in public conflicts, her eventual success in music, film, and fashion demonstrated her determination to carve out her own legacy. Teyana's journey since the feud is a testament to her talent and tenacity, proving that setbacks don't define an artist, how they respond to them does. More broadly, the Rihanna-Teyana feud highlights the need for a cultural shift in how the industry and media handle public disputes, particularly between women. Too often, These conflicts are framed as entertainment, reducing complex dynamics to superficial catfights that ignore the systemic pressures at play. Instead of fostering competition, the industry should prioritize collaboration, recognizing that artists are stronger together than apart. As fans, we also play a role in shaping these narratives. By choosing to engage with content that celebrates artistry and collaboration rather than conflict, we can help push the industry toward a more supportive and equitable environment. The Rihanna-Teyana feud may have been a viral moment, but it also offers valuable lessons about accountability, resilience, and the power of rewriting the story. So, the next time you hear about a celebrity feud, take a moment to look beyond the surface. Consider the larger dynamics at play, the stakes, the pressures, and the systems that encourage division. Because while the drama might grab headlines, the real story is often about much more than what we see on the surface. If this story gave you a new perspective on the complexities of fame and rivalry, like and subscribe to Black Celeb News right now, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the industry will ever move away from pitting artists against each other? Let us know. And as always, stay curious and keep questioning the narratives we're told.